Our next guest I talked to this morning, I said, "No, come on our show." Richard Torres was a boxer.
Was a boxer.
You still look like a boxer. You kind of
Appreciate
feel
that.
pretty darn fit, huh?
Well, I try to keep and stay after the kids.
And you're box where? In Tulare?
I competed out of Tulare, but traveled the world and was able to compete on a large basis.
Large basis. Now, you went to Tulare Union High School?
Went to Tulare Union High School, local school, Paulo Verde, little country school. My dad was a farmer. Started boxing just to kind of get off the farm. They introduced me to McDonald's, when I was about 8, and I said, this is for me. I get to box and stuff. Went to Tulare Union High School, graduated, went to Olympic trials, went to World Championships. Took over the boxing club. My dad passed away in 2000. The boxing club, might be noted to say, is started in 1945, so I continue that tradition. It's a free nonprofit. Anybody come in.
So kids from Tulare or anywhere around there can come in and get some training?
Anywhere around there. They come from Visalia, Bakersfield, wherever they want to come from.
But it's kind of the center of boxing for that whole area.
There's a lot of little boxing clubs around, but we like to consider ourselves the center.
What's it called? Tulare
Athletic Boxing Club. We were one of the first clubs in this area.
Now, did you box in other countries?
Yeah, I went to Bulgaria. I went to the Dominican Republic, Canada, Mexico. Yeah.
Now, did you have a certain weight class?
I was 100 and I was a middleweight. I got to be ranked number 2 in the United States as a middleweight, number 5 in the world as a middleweight. Then went down to junior middle. I was ranked number 4 in the world and number 1 in the United States for a moment there. And then I went down to 147 and I got to be ranked number 4 in the United States.
Wow. So you were gaining weight the whole time or losing weight?
Losing weight.
Losing weight. What was your low weight when you were boxing?
146 I could get down to, but 47 is the weight class, some upper limits.
Okay. Now, so you're the generation. Your dad was a generation. You're the next generation. Is there another generation?
There's one more generation. Every year it gets a little better. Every generation gets a little better and learns from the past. I was a little more, got my name out a little more than my dad. My son, however, is he's pushing those limits. He's
taking it to the next level. Huh?
Next level. He is currently on the United States team. He's the number 1 USA super heavyweight in the country.
Wow, number 1.
He is number 3 in the world in the youth. However, he's traveling the world right now. He is on the fast track to become an Olympian for 2020. He is a current resident at the Olympic Training Center, and he's back there right now. He comes home periodically. He's back there getting ready for Kazakhstan. He's been to Bulgaria, Germany, Russia, Poland. He's just traveling the world.
Now, what's his name?
His name is Richard Torres Jr.
Same as you, but a junior.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, you say he's super heavyweight?
A super heavyweight. So when my weight class was 165 max, 154 max, 147 max. His weight class is 201 plus. So anything above 201.
Wow.
He's 6'2".
He's taller than you.
Yes. Yeah. My wife's taller, a tall lady, and taller than me. So I had to marry up.
Is this his picture?
That's my boy on the right-hand side.
On the right-hand side. And he's a big guy.
He's a big guy. He's a muscular guy. But however, if you look at some of the fights he's been in, like that gentleman he's boxing right there is from Ireland, and we beat the number 1 in Ireland. That guy's 6'5". He just kind of towers over my boy. My boy's a little heavyweight in the game.
Okay. So he's not going to go below 201 probably in his career?
Probably not. There's been some discussion between me and him as far as his speed, his stamina, his power. Would he be willing to go under 200? But I think we're going to stay where we're at.
Well, about what does he weigh?
230.
Oh, 230.
225.
So he'd have a long way to come down. Oh, here's a little video going.
Yeah, this is one of the fights he had, one of the local fights he had recently. It's kind of hard to get him about, but he caught this kid with a powerful overhand left and not only stopped the fight, put him out of the ring. So
he's right-handed.
He's left-handed.
He's left-handed.
He's left-handed.
Yeah, does that help a little?
It throws things off for a lot of fighters. Yeah,
it
throws your little different movement. How you attack a person who's left-handed. But yeah, he's a little different.
So we'll see Richard Torres on TV.
Hopefully we see
him
in
the Olympics. That would be great.
That'd be awesome. Another kid from Tulare making an Olympic team.
Who was the other Olympian we talked?
We had Ba Mathias and Sim Ennis. Sim Ennis was a discus thrower.
Sim Ennis.
Yeah, and both at the same time, and
wow.
awesome individuals.
Yeah, a lot of Ennises in that whole area, isn't there?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, can they fight professionally now before the Olympics?
You know what? They changed the rules a little bit on the Olympic. In fact, all professional fighters can come back and fight in the Olympics. They just changed it the last Olympics. They had several professional fighters coming back to compete. However, it's one of those things like, do you step back after coming out of a college? Do you go back to high school? And they're saying, There's a lose-lose situation. If you win, you're a pro, and if you lose, you got beat by an amateur.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of good amateurs out there that are just on par with the pros.
With the pros, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, he goes to the Olympic training camp.
Yes.
And does he stay there year round? Or
He stays there year round. He's a
just
resident.
Training.
Back in 1984, when the '84 Olympics was around, I think a couple years after that, they had a resident program. They dropped that program. My boy was the first resident at the Olympic Training Center for USA Boxing in the last 25 years. They
Wow.
just restarted the program, and he's one of the crux of that.
When I'm a little older than you, but when I was a kid growing up, you'd see these. We go to the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
We only had amateurs in our
Yep.
Olympics, and the Russians would come, and they were all residents of their training programs year round,
Yep.
and we're trying to compete with them.
Yeah.
And so the United States is starting to catch up with that kind
There's-
of intensity.
They're starting to catch up. We have a new coach, a head coach for the United States is Billy Walsh. He's out of Ireland, and he kind of talked to the committee, and everybody got together and says, "Hey, how can we bring our level of competition up?" So what they started doing, they started basically paying the boxers. You can start making a little money. It's not purely amateur anymore. My boy has a residency, has a stipend, a salary,
Little money coming in.
a little money coming in.
Not gonna get
and-
rich, but
not gonna get rich, but
doesn't have to go work all day just to pay his gym membership and stuff.
Exactly.
A lot of that's covered.
Everything, get all the facilities there at the Olympic Training Center. Nutritionists, therapists, the head coaches, other countries coming in and getting that workout for them. To be part of the resident program, you do have to have a part-time job or go to school. So he's currently enrolled at Pikes Peak Community College,
Yeah.
trying to get some classes. And
Well, that might be better than a job. He's getting some education behind him,
Yeah.
but he says a stipend. He has a place to stay and the food and everything. So
and just to tout that he wants to change that atmosphere or the idea of a boxer. He was valedictorian at school. He was valedictorian.
Wow.
He does a great job. Chess. He's captain of the chess team at high school. Plays guitar. Does magic tricks. And
He's got it all. He's
He's
all-around
been doing a
guy,
lot.
so-
He's been doing a lot.
Yeah. Now, can anybody just sign up and go to the training center? Or you have to get accepted.
At the Olympic Training Center, you have to be accepted. There's only so many, positions there, spots there. So it's the elite of the elite going to Olympic Training Center, who are on tap to be in the Olympics. But if you want to get to boxing and see what it feels like, you can come to my gym, where my boy started out, and we trained him since he was 8. It's a free program. All I need you to do is you got to sign up with USA Boxing, have a physical done, and then come start training. It's a free program. There's no monthly fees. You just come in and we teach you how to compete and how to box.
Is it right downtown Tulare there?
It's kind of a little south of downtown. It's about a mile off the main street in Tulare. It's a little old fire station we started out in. The community came together and they had me a gym built. So it's a nice gym. It's a little off the beaten path.
Okay. But if you're from Tulare, you could probably find it. But
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
have to be from Tulare, right?
You don't have to be from Tulare. We take anyone, but everybody who's anybody in the sport of boxing has been through our gym at least once.
Now, are you only training boxers, or are you training people to box as a way to shape their discipline and be a better person?
Exactly. Boxing not for everyone, and not everyone competes and gets in the ring. Getting hit is not everybody's cup of tea. So what we do is we have people come through and just get in shape, and we're all right with that as long as you're physically fit and you get the physical and you pass the background as far as no health conditions. Come on over and we'll get you in shape.
Good. Now, if somebody's watching this and I want to get involved, or I want to get my kid involved with that, is there a website, or where do they go? How do they start?
There's a couple ways to get a hold of us. You can always follow my son, Richard Torres, at Real Richard Torres on Instagram. It's called Real Richard Torres. We have Tulare Athletic Boxing Club. I can go to the website.com. You can go to find me on Facebook on Richard Torres /Tulare Athletic Boxing Club. Or you can email me, tacboxing@gmail.com. You can also call me, 559-905-8933. But if you search my name on Google, something will pop up and get a hold of
Go
me.
type Richard Torres Boxing. You're going to find the son or the dad or
Yep.
someone. You'll find it. Well, that's great. Anything else you want our viewers to know today?
A lot of people got the wrong idea what boxing is about, and like you said, it can be used for conditioning, for competition. But the main thing you need to know is that boxing is kind of a backfire for many of these individuals, these kids. It helps to give them a place to focus and exert their energy, and so they don't take it to the street.
Yeah, and you see these kids just playing video games all day. Nothing
Yeah.
good comes from that, I don't think. So
No, you're
learn a
correct.
boxing, learn a discipline, get punched a couple times. It teaches you respect for other people too. Richard Torres is our guest. His son, Richard Torres Jr., is at the Olympic training camp in Colorado Springs. Go read up more on him. Go to Facebook, Instagram, website, whatever. And if you want to get your family into boxing, Tulare Boxing Center?
Tulare Athletic Boxing.
Yeah,
So we do have some other sports going.
Okay, good. We'll be back with more right after this.